talk about the media day. Somebody in the comments on YouTube said, "Man, talk about the NBA media day." And I told him, I said, "Man, you gotta tune in on Thursday when we talk about the NBA media day." He said, "Drop them NBA media day takes, man." So he probably not in here, but we about to talk about this now, man. What's some surprising things you heard or just like on media day?
One of the things that I was kind of surprised. Well, not really surprised, but KD said that he wants to sign an extension with the Rockets. I thought that was pretty. That was something to talk about because, who knows if KD wanted to stay that long term. But watching his media day, he said, it felt like home. Everything felt natural when he first got there, and then he played college ball in Texas, so he said he was pretty much comfortable there. So yeah, him wanting to sign a contract extension, that was pretty surprising to me.
You didn't
That
think
was
he was
one
gonna
of the
sign an
things.
extension before? You thought he was just there for a year and just leave?
I
I thought he was
mean,
that was the goal. Just go
he's talking
somewhere,
about
just
a
stay somewhere
long
far.
term, like a long
Probably
term.
what?
If
No, I
anything,
think
I'll
it's
say,
probably gonna be 2 years. I think he can only sign like a 2 years. That's it. He's on like that older. Because I think it's like it's something like in the CBA with the contracts. Like if you're older than like 35 or 36, you can only sign like 2 years or 3 years. You can't sign
oh,
a
okay,
five. You can't sign a 5 year
hold
because
on,
that's like, why would you pay a five
stealing
year
money.
guy that's 40 mil? That's 40 years old. Like LeBron, different, but why would you pay some like a guy like damn near 40, 50 million and he's like 41? Why would you do that? So I think he can only literally sign like a 2 year extension added on to this. So technically 3 years.
Oh, okay, well, I thought
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that about the CBA. I thought he
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
sign like another 4 year or some shit like that. Because KD can low key play till he 40. KD can play like Bron. He could not like Bron, but you know what I mean. Play as long as LeBron has. KD got that in his game.
Where'd it go? Oh, well, no. Well, I stay with the Rockets. Coach Udoka was basically saying replace a Van Fleet's points guard man and said it'll be by committee. Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard, those guys were going to play a lot more, initiate a lot more, handle the ball a lot more. Anyway, that'll be expected a bit. I was like, okay, so we are, Reed Shepard.
Yeah,
There
I know
might
they
be
was gonna do
times
that.
there might be times when Reed Shepard and the men are both on the floor at the same times, and then you have two ball handlers on the court. And I saw somebody say that means Amen Thompson isn't guaranteed like to start at point or something like that. I'm like, brother,
No,
stop it.
he's starting that point.
I'm like, stop it,
I
bro.
just want to know who else they gonna insert into that lineup. I think it's gonna be Tari Eason. I would hope it's
They said
Tari
Dorian
Eason.
Finney-Smith not gonna be ready for the start of the season,
Yeah,
so
but
it probably be Tari Eason.
Ime Udoka also talked about having a big lineup in.
I
So
saw
starting
that.
Steven Adams.
Yeah, I
So
saw that. I saw that.
you know,
That's a big ass
um,
lineup.
an- it is another thing that I liked. I liked that the Detroit Pistons, they were so high on Jay Knight. I like that they was instilling confidence in him, because they know that he was having a breakout year last year, then he got hurt. So them instilling confidence in him and talking about him, I like that a lot. And then JB Biggerstaff saying that I think Karis LeVert is going to be a big. He was praising up Karis LeVert and how he played and how he was when he was on the Cavs when he was coaching. Um, so I think I like the fact that he basically saying Karis LeVert is going to be a big part of our team next year. I like that as well.
Oh, you guys, I
Oh,
thought you were
you
gonna
can
say
go.
something else.
No, you can go. No, you can go.
The Bucks owner, when he asked about Giannis' future, he said, "I
Oh
had a great
yeah.
conversation with Giannis in June, and he made it clear that he's committed to Milwaukee and he likes having his family here." Then Giannis said 1 hour later, "I cannot recall that meeting." And I said, "Well, we're already starting off on the bad foot right here, man. If your owner is basically capping, we're bad. I mean, I don't know. It
Mm-hmm.
feels like it's just a matter of time. It feels like it's just a matter of time when Giannis is probably over it and eventually will ask for a trade out." And I think he say something about he already, like, I don't think it was at media day, but I think he was on a podcast talking about it. And he was basically like, he knows like in the NBA you could get traded and all that. He said that, he said on the podcast, if I can find a quote, I'll find it. But these comments, they're not good. These are not good comments by Giannis if you're basically saying your owner is capping. Like, these ain't good
Yeah.
comments, brother. These ain't good
Nah.
comments.
Another thing, Steve Kerr situation. I don't know if you watched that media day, but they asked Steve Kerr about this being his final year of his contract, and he was basically saying that he didn't want to talk about contract extensions. He just let that be for the off season, whatever like that. But he has good faith that something's gonna happen, but you never know in the NBA. So my question to you is: you think this will be Steve Kerr last season?
With the Warriors?
Yep. You think they're gonna sign him to a contract extension?
I think it depends on how this year goes. If they get bouncing like the first round or not make the playoffs again, they'll probably be like, well, we done our time. We won 4 champions with you, but now at this point, we can only go so far with you. There's probably time for a new voice. But if they do make it far again, yeah, sign them. They'll sign them again. I've seen it too many times in other sports, bro. Yeah, we can make it far with you, but if we can only get so far now, we just need a new voice. It just depends. It depends on how the season goes along. That's really all.
How many years Curry got left on his contract?
I think he got 2.
Because I agree. I think it depends on how their season goes this year. If their season goes well, I think they will only extend him. So because don't Curry, Draymond, and Jimmy all their contracts end at the same time, right?
They got 2 years left because Jimmy signed for 2.
Yeah.
I think Draymond has 2 and Steph has 2 left.
So if anything, if they do sign him to a contract extension, I think it's literally until Curry and them contract is up.
Paul George, he said he doesn't expect to participate in training camp. I can do pretty much everything but full contact. And I said, that's what I said, brother, that's basically the main thing. I don't care if you do everything else. If you can't practice at full contact, it doesn't matter. Dead Joel will be on his recovery. I feel pretty good. We made a lot of progress over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
We got a plan in place. I'm trying to check all the boxes, taking it day by day. MB did not provide specifics on the return timeline. That means they have no clue when that man playing. No clue, and it ain't looking good. It's just not looking good, and this is a big year for the Sixers, bro. And I saw some, I think Nick Nurse did say, like, he practiced, he did some of it, but didn't provide those still. So it's like, it's just a mystery now with Joel Embiid. It's like, we just don't know. We just don't know. And it's like, brother, at this point, I don't know. I just don't know. I hope he could get on the court, but man, it's a mystery.
Another thing is, I took away from me today. Jason Tatum is hungry, bro. That man is ready to come back. Like they were saying that he's way ahead of schedule. Like he can low key play to start the season or whatever like that. But I don't think he should. I think they're gonna take his time with him. Not to start season like the very first night, but like within the first month of the season, that he can play. I think he's not. I think he should take his time. But I seen a picture, they was out there scrimmaging and you could see him in the background in the window looking at them practice and stuff. I said, oh, that boy is hungry. He's ready to get back on the court ASAP.
I told you that, man. Bro, he's gonna play. He's gonna play. He's gonna come back. And he said it. He said he want to come back at home. He want to do it on a home game. Bruh, that I know it's just some dribbling and all that. That's kind of crazy, him dribbling like that, moving like that. And he tore it like in May. We're in September, so that's what's that? June, July, August. Bro, that's 4 months. 4 months. And he's already damn near moving like that. That's crazy. Back in probably like probably 2000s, but he probably wouldn't even sniff the court in 4 months. He back on the court already in 4 months.
He ahead of schedule. They get that man some steroids or something, Jay. Ain't no way you healed that damn fast, boy. Granted, though, he hasn't really been injured his entire career. Not no injury like that, though.
Nah, not like that. He's had like wrist injury. He's had stuff like that. He messed up his ankle, but outside of that, nah, nothing bad like that. This was crazy. It says Zach Edey cleared to begin ramping up basketball activities. But it says expected to make 6 to 9 more weeks. Jaren Jackson cleared to begin ramping up basketball activities. Expected to miss 4 to 6 more weeks. Brandon Clark to undergo knee surgery again. Expected to miss at least 6 weeks. That's basically a whole front line.
Again? Oh.
That's your whole. That's basically literally your front line, and you're missing
No,
that.
for sure.
And I
Yeah.
get why you had the Grizzlies low on your preseason rankings. I get that because it's stuff like this. Like, brother, like I don't even know. Like, I think they're probably starting Salty Odama. But I don't know,
Yep.
like who
They don't
they're.
have to.
I don't know who else they're
Gigi
starting.
Gigi might play some small ball center because he's like 6'10",
That ain't good.
6'11".
He's
I'm trying to think
6'10".
what other bigs they got. Yeah, Gigi
Gigi
tall.
Jackson is 6'10".
Yeah, Gigi is
For
tall.
real? Oh wow. I didn't know. I thought he
Yeah.
was like 6'9" or something. Oh wow.
Yeah, 6'9", 6'10" in shoes. Zach Edie Wilson that
That's
they
6.
got. Salty.
Man, he can't handle a Jokic though.
Hell no. They got Jake Laudendale.
They do
Landale.
got him.
And that's about it. They probably gonna have to sign somebody. But another one I got that was pretty surprising. Jason Kidd didn't want to commit to a starting lineup. He said that there's no starting lineup and everyone's going to have to compete for their spot. Granted, AD is going to start. Clay is going to start.
D'Lo
D'Lo
starting.
is going to start. So
He
really,
lied right there. He lied. And Derek Lively starting. He lied.
I mean, well, Daniel Gafford did just get hurt.
He lied though. You can't. But we know who started. Yeah, you can't say that though. You can't say. Come on. Now.
He said some positions was up for grabs, but I feel like he meant the center spot and then PJ Washington or Cooper Flag. Those are the two spots that's up for grabs.
Then be specific. Then say our center. We're going to see between Lively and Gafford. And power forward potentially, or the forward spot with either Cooper, Najee. Why can't you do that? Why can't you do that?
He's a coach, bro. Coaches don't do that, bro. They're cryptic as hell.
Didn't some coach just say something about it's a spot a roster spot that's up for grabs? I swear to God, a coach just said that.
A roster spot, and a starting spot. That's two.
No, it was a starting spot. I swear to God, a coach said that recently. I swear to God, bro. I swear.
Yeah. So I was kind of surprised that he didn't name his starter. That shows me that they legit are considering Cooper Flag as they starting small forward. I don't think he's gonna start the season off though. I think they're gonna start PJ, y'all.
I would start Cooper. I just get it out the way. Like, I mean, PJ, he does like he can help spread the floor. He's bigger. You could say he's bigger, taller, maybe taller, probably most likely taller. Bigger, I don't know. Each person brings something different. What is this? Oh, bro, I swear to God. Hey, you saw that picture of AD? Look like he got fat.
Yeah, he looked bigger.
Look like he got fat.
They talking about all that Texas food getting to him.
He looked fat. He looks like
another one.
He's wearing eyewear now.
Yeah, he got right there for the rest of his career. But another one, I like Ant comments. I mess with Ant so heavy, bro. Like I don't know who he remind me of, but I love his personality, bro, because he's unapologetically him, bro. Like the man said, yeah, how did MJ help you out this summer? He's like, yeah, MJ helped me, with some spots, helping me get to my spots, pull up, shoot, know a defender, and my post moves. And it was like. He was like, yeah, in the post, he said, instead of, throwing your ass on somebody, he told me to do it with my top of my back. And I'm like, bro, Ant is the only person that could do that. And then they asked, and they was like, yeah, who did you miss playing with this offseason? Some shit like that. And he was like, yeah, my nigga, Jared Vanderbilt. I said, bro, this man is not serious at all. Ain't no way you saying ass and nigga in an NBA press conference, bro.
Bro,
I
he
know
don't
he's
care.
gonna get fined. I know he's finna get fined for it. But that's why I love Ant, bro, because he don't care.
Bro, Anthony Edwards do not care, bro. He could care less, bro. He gonna be him, and that's why people love him, because he just him. He doing him. He not gonna change up for nobody. He gonna be him.
Who was I just having this talk with the other day? If Jason Tatum was to act like Anthony Edwards, he would get more love than what he get, bro. because people gravitate towards that cocky, arrogant. As far as sports, people like MJ. MJ was cocky, arrogant, talk this shit. If Jason Tatum did the same thing, he would get so much more love, bro.
But that's not his personality, though.
No,
And I
yeah,
don't
I
think
know. I'm just
I
saying
don't think
that
he should
if that was
change
him,
how he is.
he
If
not
he wants
Bron
to
though.
be, if he wants to be quiet and just not say stuff like that, I think it's fine.
Jason Tatum's a shit talker, bro. I behind closed door, like the real Jason Tatum. I think the real Jason Tatum is like Anthony Edwards. Is like these other guys who talk all this shit. It's just that he doesn't do it publicly because he doesn't want to look
I don't.
bad in the
I
public
don't.
eye if he's wrong.
I think a lot of players talk that, but I don't think he does what Anthony Edwards does. I don't think that. Could he say nigga to his homies? Yeah. Just say no damn nigga in the press conference.
Nah, it's not that. I'm not saying specifically like that, but the fact that Ant pokes out his chest and backs it up. You know what I mean? Jason Tatum is not going to poke out his chest. You know what I'm saying? He could back it up, but he's not going to poke out his chest. And Jason Tatum is not going to go to the media and be like, yeah, we're going to bust their ass tonight, or yeah, we're going to dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason Tatum's not going to do that. He's a politically correct type of person. Anthony Edwards is the type of person that says, oh, I'm going to beat you by 20 in ping pong, and he ain't never played ping pong in his life, and if he lose, he don't care. You know what I mean? Jason Tatum's not gonna do that. Jason Tatum's not gonna go out there and be like, "I'm gonna beat you by 20 in ping pong" when he's never played ping pong a day in his life. Like that's just not JT.
All I'm saying is Jason Kidd a liar. You know who damn near your starters. You know your starters, brother. So don't play like that. We know it's AD. So you should have said AD is starting. D'Lo is starting at point. Derek Lively starting at center. And the other two roster spots are open. Don't be coming out here talking about, hey, I'm not committed to a start. Shut up. You're lying. You're a liar. I rock with Jason Kidd, though, but he's a liar. He's a liar. I really don't have other ones. I know the Lakers talked about some. DeAndre Ayton talked about some, finally LA. Somebody said, man, he gonna be the fifth most hated Laker of all time. I said, bro, what did DeAndre Ayton do to y'all, bro? He ain't even stepped on the court yet. Y'all hate this man already.
Only other one I got is the Kawhi Leonard stuff. And he talked about how this was old news for him and new news for us, saying that they knew that this was gonna come out or whatever like that. And this is how it was gonna be perceived. He really didn't make too much comments on it. But I was surprised that he answered anything at all. I thought he would have just, deflected. But Ramon, I forgot her last name.
Ramona
Shelburne.
Yeah.
She whatchamacallit, she asked him how much money did they give you, and he said that was it the full amount of money they gave. He said no, it was more than that, basically. So I was pretty surprised that Kawhi answered any questions about that at all.
I'm not shocked. You can't be deflecting. Then it really looks suspicious.